Greetings, and welcome to A Year of Movies, a Planet Geek production. For this project, we are using the Ivan Walters reference book of 365 films to watch on the day they happened. Each day, we watch a movie associated with the date we are watching it on.
And as it is the 9th of August, we are going to be watching Empire of the Sun from 1987, directed by Steven Spielberg and starring Christian Bale. So to begin with, going into watching this show, I was actually completely convinced that I had actually seen this movie before. But as I was getting more into it, it turned out that I know a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff. Thanks to shows like Entertainment Tonight at the time, showed a lot of behind-the-scenes footage of how certain shots were done and how certain locations were built from scratch. And again, a lot of like how it is done sort of thing. Because of being a Spielberg movie and the big budget that was involved with it and the epic story being told as well. So to be fully honest, watching this was my very first time. And like I had mentioned, not only does this movie star Christian Bale, but also stars John Malkovich, Miranda Richardson, and Nigel Havers. Jamie Graham, played by Christian Bale, a privileged English boy, is living in Shanghai when the Japanese invade and force all foreigners into prison camps. Jamie is captured with an American sailor named Bass, played by John Malkovich, who looks out for him while they are in the camp together. Even though he has been separated from his parents and in a hostile environment, Jamie maintains his dignity and youthful spirits, providing a beacon of hope for the others held captive with him. So I can't go any further into talking about this movie without pointing out the fact that Christian Bale is probably one of the most fantastic actors currently acting. This movie from 1987, he is 12 years old, and it's his first acting job, at least professionally acting job. And he is the core of this movie. The movie is him, and he does such a veteran performance, doing a life's worth of knowledge being put onto the screen for this boy who goes through every single emotion possibly capable of a human having. It is just such a spectacular performance. Now, surround you with a Spielberg-esque epic scope of a World War II drama. We're dealing with prison camps. We're dealing with British prisoners, Japanese soldiers, even like American POWs as well. We're got a spectacular cast. Both the British and American sides are just fantastic. I mean, even the introduction of Bass's partner of Frank, played by Joe Pantoliano, is fantastic. And we even, later on in the movie, have a small little cameo role from, like, of all people, Ben Stiller. And the movie itself is just littered with recognizable names and faces from the creme de la creme, because, hey, you're dealing with Spielberg here. The movie is a interesting juxtaposition, as it's not only like a coming of age film, but it also a war film as well, as both are prevalent as the main line of this story. I mean, the boy has his coming of age during a wartime experience. And while this young boy at the beginning of the movie has to do such a great amount of growing up in such a rushed amount of time under the circumstances, and again, like I mentioned, Christian Bale just does a fabulous job. Of course, during filming process, he ages maybe a year, but physically and spiritually, he ages quite a bit. And again, we're dealing with a veteran performance that some people strive their whole entire life to get to. And it is on the 9th of August in 1945 when the atomic bombing of Nagasaki happens. and that is about 2 hours and 9 minutes into this 2 hour and 32-minute movie. And when it came to the Academy Awards for that particular season, it actually ended up getting nominated for Best Art Direction, Best Cinematography, Best Editing, Best Musical Score, Best Costume Design, and Best Sound. And on that note, we're going to wrap up this particular episode and look off into the future to see what we're going to be watching for tomorrow, which is the 10th of August, and that is Beyond Ragoon from 1995. So until next time, go see a movie.